Imagine you are a tourist in a country and your local guide is a robot. Or you are watching the early morning news and the presenter is a robot. Or even the customer service agent at your nearest phone help center is also a robot. This is not a dream or the distant future, but a current reality. In this age of innovation and technology, more and more companies are creating extremely human-looking robots that will work closely with actual humans in the hospitality or customer service sector. So it is obvious that these robots are created to look like humans as much as possible and even behave like humans. Welcome to the Genesis channel. In today's video, we are talking about the top 5 best humanoid robots in the world, their characteristics, and their appearance. Before we start with this very interesting story, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. Press the bell so you don't miss the next video. If you're ready, here we go. Let's start by clarifying what humanoid robots are. As you already know by now, humanoid robots are robots invented to look quite similar to humans or to resemble the human body. In most of the models, you will find human-like heads, torsos, arms, and legs. You will even find some with eyes, face, and maybe a mouth, too. We can't make the above factors generalized standard, as some models of humanoid robots may only have a single part of the body. These robots use actuators that perform like muscles and joints, though with a different structure. The actuators of humanoid robots can be either electric, pneumatic, or hydraulic. It is ideal for these actuators to have high power, low mass, and small dimensions. Humanoid robots are now used as research tools in several scientific areas. Well, now that you're probably a little clearer about what these robots are, let's see the top 5 the best. Number 5. The Robotic Bartender, Kime. Kime is a humanoid food and beverage serving robot by Mako Robotics that is integrated into a customizable kiosk. Measuring about 2 square meters with a robotic head and torso, Kime has 2 articulating arms that can be used to grab and dispense beverages. Kime was first tested at petrol stations in Europe and at the Spanish brewery, where it provided 253 services per hour. Kime can also serve 10 different products and is already being used at events and fast service locations like convenience stores. Number 4. Junko Chihira. Suppose you are a tourist in Japan and want some answers from the local tourist information center. Chances are that your queries could be answered by Junko Chihira, a human robot working in Aqua City, Odaiba, a shopping center on Tokyo's waterfront. She is a humanoid robot developed by Toshiba using the technology created by Hiroshi Ishiguro, a robotics researcher at Osaka. Junko Chihira has incredible interaction skills and a wide range of facial expressions. She can also greet tourists in Japanese, English, and Chinese, which makes communication much easier. Junko is also programmed with sign language to help hearing-impaired tourists. She is embedded with speech synthesis technology and natural language processing, which means she can understand and answer tourist questions correctly. Junko Chihira also has an advanced version, Kanai Chihira, which can be programmed to speak any language. Kanai Chihira has much smoother movements and intelligence capabilities, as she was developed specifically for the tourism and travel industry. It looks like tourism will be even more interesting, right? Number 3. Erica. When you watch the news, you get to know the latest updates from the news anchor. But now, that news anchor might be a robot. If you are in Japan, you might be getting your daily news from Erica, a Japanese robot. Erica was created by Hiroshi Ishiguro, the director of the Intelligent Robotics Laboratory at Osaka University. She is one of the most intelligent humanoids developed in Japan, with a special emphasis on her speech capabilities. And while Erica cannot walk, she can easily interact with human beings and change her facial expressions according to the conversation. This is possible for Erica because of the 15 inbuilt infrared sensors in her eyes that can track any movement. She also has speech generation algorithms and facial recognition technology that makes it easy to track different faces in a room. Erica has inbuilt 44 degrees of freedom that allow her to face, neck, waist, and exhibit various facial expressions. And while she is unable to move her arms yet, it is not that big of a problem as she is working as a news anchor. Number 2. Nadine. Imagine you are walking to a customer service agent. You assume that this agent is a human being. Well, your assumption might be wrong. You could be talking to Nadine, which is the most humanoid robot in the world. And you could be forgiven for thinking that Nadine is a human, as she has a human-looking body with lifelike features. She can even recognize you from previous visits, make eye contact, shake your hand, continue chatting based on previous meetings, etc. Nadine was developed by Kokoro Japan with her software platform developed at the Nanyang Technological University in Singapore. Nadine was developed using cutting-edge robotics technology to simulate human behavior. She has 3D depth cameras, a microphone, and a webcam to gather visual and audio inputs. Then various perception layers process these inputs to recognize different faces, gestures, emotions, behavior, etc., and then respond accordingly. In addition to all this, Nadine can also converse in 6 languages, namely English, German, French, Chinese, Hindi, and Japanese. So you won't have any problems talking to her. So, are you ready for a conversation with the robot? Number 1. Sophia. Did you think only humans could obtain citizenship in a country? Well, that's not true now. Sophia, a humanoid robot developed by Hong Kong-based company Hanson Robotics, was the first robot ever to be given citizenship in any country. Sophia is now officially a Saudi Arab citizen, and she is an extremely popular robot. She was developed to look like Audrey Hepburn, a famous Hollywood actress, and has appeared in various interviews with the United Nations, Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon in America, British Broadcasting Company, etc. Mr. Hanson, the creator of Sophia, believes that she will be a perfect fit as an old age companion in nursing homes, a crowd manager in large events or parks, etc. In short, he hopes Sophia can ultimately gain enough social skills to interact convincingly with human beings. These capabilities are embedded in Sophia using neural networks, expert robotic systems, natural language processing, machine perception, motor control, etc. She uses machine perception to recognize human faces, understand different emotional expressions and hand gestures. Then various path planning algorithms are used to control her hands, eyes, legs, etc. Sophia uses natural language processing to interact with different people and respond correctly. All of these interactions are stored on a cloud network, which allows easy analysis of conversations using blockchain technology. Pretty amazing, right? Well, have you met any of these robots yet? Would you prefer these robots to provide you with various services, or would you just use them for chatting? You will admit that these options are interesting and almost unthinkable. We would like to know your opinion on this topic, so share your opinion with us in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications so you never miss more videos like this. If you enjoyed the video, smash like. Maybe you will watch the next video together with your new robot friend. We hope you have a nice day and see you soon.